Hey guys, Vick here and welcome to another video. Today we are looking at not a mod or an RDA as such, we're looking at a build. I was asked to do a video on my favourite single 18650 mech build, and it's actually a single coil, and I don't know if that'll turn people off, but I will show you how it can be done as a dual coil as well. But it's a single coil build. It's 24 gauge parallel wrapped coil, and I'll show you it all up close. It's 0.3. I just wanted to say at the top, this is how it vapes if you're interested. Not bad for a single coil, right? Great flavour, no ramp up, you just instantly punch vape. You know, waiting for it to, a lot of mech builds you see there's a big ramp up on some of these fancy builds. So I just wanted to show you it in action, tell you about it up top. It's 0.3, so you're looking at about 15 amps. So you need these high drains. I recommend Samsung 25R batteries. Go and check it out. You need high drain 18650 batteries for this. So bear that in mind. I use Samsung 25Rs for things like this. And so that's what I would recommend. Yes, it's going to be pulling, it's going to be about 55 watts. It's going to be pulling about 14 amps. Obviously that changes as the battery depletes. So be safe, and I'll show you how to do it. I also want to say, I'm not the greatest builder in the world at all. This isn't me saying this is how you do it, I'm the best. I'm just a vapor just like you, and this is a build that I do in my mechs. It's as simple as that. Okay, so we'll go up close. Okay guys, step one of this build, you need some kanthal, and I've got this. It came in that Coil Master kit. It's 24 gauge kanthal, which is good. Okay, so get your nice long strip of kanthal, bend it over, and then you want to squeeze it together at one end, like so. Now you can, if you want, get some pliers and do it really tight and close together, like that. And then once you've got it like that, you don't want it to turn over at any point. It's very awkward on camera, but you don't want it to fold over at any point like that. So you want it like that. Okay. Okay, then you want to put the folded over side at the bottom. I'm just wrapping it around a Coil Master winder thing, but I'm not actually using the winder aspect. I'm just using the 3mm tube. So we're turning it over there, and then we're wrapping our coil. Getting these leads, not too worried about them being insanely tight, because we can fix all that as we go. What I need them to be though is not folded over. Push them together, and one more. Let's just tidy this up off cam. Okay, so you've wrapped it round, and it should look something a bit like that. Don't worry if it's a tiny bit messy, because we're going to tidy it on when we heat it up and pinch it and push it together and neaten it up, but it's going to look something like that. Okay, so let's stick it on the RDA. Okay, so here it is on the RDA. Neatened up a bit, pinched a bit. You're basically wanting to use something like these to heat it up like that. Very quick ramp up on this coil. You don't want to put too much heat on it when you just tidying it up either. but you just want to push it together, keep pinching it and neatening it, and then it should start to look something like that. Okay, so it's ready to wick. Let's give it a wick. I'm gonna use this. This is Fiber Freaks. This is density 2, and yeah, it's alright. I like it. I think it lasts longer, and because I'm gonna put Epicloud's Donut Pounder, which is a very destructive juice, it messes coils and wicks up very quickly. I like this stuff. I think it's very durable. Okay, so how best to do this? On a towel. Let's just do it like that. This is my Samsung 25R battery. Highly recommend those for these sort of builds. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a wick. So you just eyeball in a strip off here, something like that. And what I do is I just taper it a bit at the end, just to make it a tiny bit easier. Obviously you can do this dual coil as well if you want. What I'm doing now is I'm just tightening down an end, just twisting up an end so I've got one that can get through easily. And then I actually want it this way round, because I don't need as much on that side as the other. So let's absolutely ram that through. And then you go into full hairdressing mode, tidying it up, taking off this end that you twisted. Then you got something like that. Then you need a stoiker. That's the most important tool in your bag. You need a stoiker. I use a thin Allen key, but I'm literally just I'm gonna put this side in like this, like that, and stuff that down like that. I'll tidy this up in a sec. I'm going to stuff this in here, but I'm going to sort of push this side through the bottom bit as well, so just in case any goes into the other side, it catches a little bit. Put that down there. I'll just tidy this up. Okay, so it's looking a bit like that. I like to have it so that all the coil is exposed to the airflow. Yeah, so that is like that. I'll juice it up. I'll show it you in action a little bit as well. It's nicely juiced up for now. I'll show you in action a bit. What I like about it is it ramps up so quick. It's a very instant vape. It's chugging away nicely. The other thing to note, I know it's a single coil, that might be turning a few people off. It can be done as a dual, but I really like the way this tugboat works in single coil mode, because you've still got two holes, so it's the airflow of the tugboat V1. There you go. So we'll put that in here, put that down, and we're away. We're done. I'll go up top. See you in a sec. Okay, so that was the build up close. That's how to do it. A couple of things I just want to say up top as well. Wicking, I do my wicking based on the RDA more than the build. It might sound silly, but if I'm doing an RDA that I drop the liquid straight down, I actually wick it with a bigger bed of cotton, so I can just chuck the juice down and it'll all just work its way up. With the tugboat, because it has got a drip tip that doesn't allow you to drip straight down really, unless you're incredibly accurate. Because of that, I always take the top off. Because I take the top off, I tend to be painting the painting the wicks more or dripping delicately on the wicks, so I've done the wicking for that. In terms of wicking material, I used Fiber Freaks. If I was doing a build that was dropping straight down, I'd probably be using this Kendo, just because it's a big fluffy ball and I love to just drop down into the big ball of it. So wicking isn't really a wicking tutorial as such. It's more about those coils, and you can wick it however you like. The other thing to probably say is this is a fiddly build. Unless you're a super builder, this is quite fiddly. So if you're going to have a go at it, be in the mood to do it. Like for example, doing this, I threw one away that I wasn't happy with how it wrapped. It's very tricky the way it sort of it can accidentally fold over itself or not be tight and neat enough together. So be in the mood for it, do it when you're in the mood. This isn't a sort of coil that you can just rush out there. Yeah, what I like about it is it ramps up really quick and the flavour's very intense. That's the reason I do it. Yeah. I've been Vick. Let me know what you think. Anything you think was wrong or anything. And anyone watching this, read the comments, see what more expert than me people said in the comments. And yeah, I welcome you and everyone's comments on it. I've been Vick, and I'll see you again soon.